I spent last week participating in Rusty Jam, the first unofficial Rust programming language game jam. For those in my audience unfamiliar with Rust, this language is relatively new and designed around high performance, memory safety, and concurrency. It has been my most used programming language for the past few years, followed closely by Python. The game jam's theme was illusion of safety, and me and a team of 2 others had a week to create a game around this theme. The idea we settled on was a game where you would live in an apartment taking care of your needs like eating, sleeping, and using the toilet, while at the same time trying to win a high-stakes online game on your in-game computer. This online game was inspired by the oldest type of online multiplayer games called multi-user dungeons, or MUDs for short. The twist would be that as you made enemies of other players in the game, they would come to your apartment and murder you as revenge. This is how we chose the name of the game, Murder User Dungeon. I'm making this video for 2 reasons. First, to get feedback on this game idea, whether or not it seems like it's something that people would enjoy, and second, to explain what is going on in the game to those who have tried playing it and are confused because they have not been able to make progress. When you start the game, you are in an apartment with a bed, a toilet, a front door, a phone, and a computer. On the bottom right, you will see your needs bars. They tick down over time and they must be taken care of before they reach 0, or else the game is lost. I start by calling for food, so that by the time it arrives, I'm ready to eat it. At this point in the game, besides your needs depleting, you are completely safe from enemies. Let's change that. Interacting with the computer brings down a console where we can enter basic commands. The intention was for players to play around in the console until they stumbled upon the Labyrinth game by typing play Labyrinth. In hindsight, especially for a game jam, we should have done a better job directing players to the Labyrinth game. While progressing through the labyrinth, you'll encounter hallways where you can go a direction, monsters that you can attack, loot items that you can loot, and other players that you can talk to or insult. If for any reason you need to leave the console, for example to fulfill a need, you can press escape to exit. You can resume using the console where you left off. When you encounter another player, you can insult or talk to them. I recommend insulting all of them, as it makes the game more fun. Insulting them is a 100% chance of making them an enemy, while talking to them only has a 50% chance, which in hindsight is another mistake we made in balancing the difficulty progression in the game. Once you make your first enemy, the game completely changes. You are no longer safe in the apartment and need to start being more cautious and alert. You win the game by completing the labyrinth. At this point, I recommend stopping the video and trying the game out if you don't want it spoiled. I'll include the itch.io link with the video. If you don't care about spoilers, I'll include some more gameplay now with enemies. And as a warning, this game includes minor jump scares.
Hallo, ich möchte Pesto Pasta mit Käse bestellen, danke. Hallo, ich möchte Pesto Pasta mit Käse bestellen, danke.